y'all. So today I wanted to do a real quick video, just like a simple, and I'm calling it like a soft cut crease eye look, just because I want something simple but something that makes a statement. You know me. Anywhoosies, we're doing that with the NATASHA DENONA palette. You've seen me do looks with this before. So here's the color story. She's so pretty. So anywhoosies, grab your brushes, grab your palettes. Let's get into it. Okay, y'all. The only thing I have on my eyes as a primer is MAC Paint Pot and Painterly. So, and I don't powder that down. I don't know if people do. Are you supposed to? Because I don't. Should I? Anywhoosies, so I am going to go into the crease, kind of above the natural crease, and I'm going in with a REFERRAL 15, and I'm going in with Sposh, and I'm starting like out here, and I want to go in my natural crease, but like kind of right above it, and I'm only stopping like 3/4 of the way in, and I'm just staying right here. And I'm just gonna blend. I'm laying down, basically what I'm doing right now is I'm stenciling in these, what I call a soft cut crease. And this is what I do when I don't want to use like eyeshadow base or, you know, like something, concealer, you know, anything like that. This is what I do when I don't want to put yet another layer on my face. When I want something just simple. Like just a simple statement look. But I don't want all that stuff on my face. So, this is what I call a soft cut crease. And I just stay right here. Kind of like that. Like, I know it's not like completely even, but it will be, so it's fine. So then I am going to take a REFERRAL 13 and I'm going to go into Night Sky. And I am taking this from like the corner of my eye up. And I just want to meet this out here, this corner. So I'm not really worried about like it skipping or how much I have on, or like I'm not really worried about all that. I just want to get this laid down, kind of just like mapped out. Okay, so then I'm going in with a REFERRAL 14 and I'm going to go above all this, and with that I'm going to go in with Flurry and Snert. I'm mixing the two, and I'm just going to take this really lightly over the top of this. There's a lot of kickback coming off that brush. Anyway, this is when I take all of this and I bring it all the way into the inner corner. But I start out here so I can, you know, use whatever's left over on the inner corner. Like, so it's not so shocking, I guess. So I'm going to go back in. This time I'm tapping off because there was a lot of kickback off that. So I'm just going in and I'm staying right above that. Okay. And again, I'm just, this eye, and I want to stay, like, I'm basically following like the natural shape of my eye, but I'm kind of like shading and hiding at the same time. Like, I want this part to fall back, but I want this top part to come forward. So, yep, that's the beginning of it. So you'll see, you know, as the look goes on, you know, that it starts to take place. Okay, so now I am taking this REFERRAL 27 and I'm going into Night Sky and in Sposh, tapping off. And this is where I'm just starting out here on this corner, like where they connected. And I'm just That's where I'm laying the pigment down, but then whatever's left over, I'm just bringing in. I'm tapping off because I am not sure how, there we go. So again, I'm in that corner, so I'm just going to stay out here and use what's left over on my brush. And since there's not that much left on the brush, I could even take this and just like very lightly, you know, make sure this is cleaned up, but just do it lightly. Like I don't even have to, you know, put any more color on, get back into the palette, go back into the pan. Like I don't, you should be able to do all of this with what's ever left over on the brush. With what's left over on the brush. I have no idea. Dude. Girl. Words have been hard lately. I don't know what my problem is. Anywhoosies. So this is when it becomes like a cut crease. Because in this palette, I feel that these are more of a shadow topper, I guess. So I'm going to go into Skift with a sponge tip applicator. And I'm just laying that down because I want this to be, it's not coming off. See, it goes on. See, these are more of a topper, and this is what I'm laying down first. And I'm just using the warmth of my finger because obviously it doesn't want to pick up any other way. So I'm going to take a silicone applicator and I am going to dip into Grew, and I'm going to go right under this line that we laid down, like right under the crease. And I'm just kind of like dabbing it into this outer corner. So basically, like I want to draw a straight line, but I'm kind of packing it in out here too. And I'm just following, like I said, I'm just following my natural line of my eye. So, and the hard part is doing it on both sides and doing it equally. Okay, so now I want to take a rougher chew and I want to go into Stellar, and I am going to go right under that, and I'm just like tapping it in, laying it down, packing it on, and I'm going all the way into the inner corner. So then the rest of this empty space, I'm going to go in with Snowbow. And I am going to go in with a sponge tip applicator. And this, I'm going to go all over the rest of this space that's empty. Whatever is empty. So I'm going to take this and meet up with Stellar. And then, you know, Stellar is meeting up with Skift. And I'm going to go all the way into the inner corner. Okay, so then I am going to take that 14 that we had, because I know we won't need it again. And I want to go back into Sposh and Snert. Well, not back into, but I'm going into Posh and Snert. And I am going to go right under that, just to blend those shimmer shades we laid down. But that's going to be able to blend with the other shades that we laid down. Like, it's going to blend them, so it's not going to be so... Y'all, I have played with this palette, and let me tell you, I can't wait till the end of the year. When I do my end of the year yearly palettes, pull them out, rank them, y'all are going to be shocked. For the ones that I have purchased. I'm going into Night Sky, and I'm going underneath the lower lash line. And I am just smoking this in. And then I'm going to take an empty brush, and this is a REFERRAL 14. And I'm going to go into Snert, and I am going underneath that, just so it's not so harsh. So then I'm going to take this teeny tiny brush, and this is a Refer 23, and I'm going into Rhyme. And I'm going right, this is what I want to highlight the brow with. So I'm going right underneath the eyebrow. So I'm just going to lay it down, and I'm just going to try to blend it in with this line. But like I said, this is what I would call a soft crease. Soft cut crease. So yeah, let me finish the eyes. Hold on to your butts. Okay, y'all. Here's the finished look. I super like these looks. They're really, really easy, but like I said, they're not, you know, I call them the soft creases, but to each their own. Anywhoosies, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like it if you do. Dislike, that's engagement as well. Click that notification bell down there. I upload every day except for Sundays. Go out and do something kind for somebody. And I'll see you in my next video. Toodles!